Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we look at a little experiment with the new mode Arena. I try how far I can get with Poppy in 10 games. I hope you enjoyed the video. We started around 2.8k Arena points, which I forgot to record because this idea was a very spontaneous idea while playing. I fixed it later though, so keep tuned for the progress during this experiment. Game 1 was quite a rough start with Yumi as my teammate. I tried to build like a bruiser with Poppy in this game, due to the fact that I had to play pretty much solo during this match, and I needed some kind of damage to make up for a loss in teammate at the beginning. First couple rounds we lost, so I skipped them. I don't want to make a 3-hour video out of this after all. If I will show every single part of the matches, it will just take too long and be boring to watch, so I picked the interesting things out for you. As soon we got some damage, we turned the game pretty good around. After all, Yumi scales very well with her healing and shielding. High damage also came with a couple of items. Now let's see how the rest of game 1 went for us against Garen. It was pretty easy, he were quite squishy and easy to get down in a very short amount of time. Didn't do much anymore after I all-in'd him at the beginning of the match, and he had to hide for the rest of it. I don't know how he managed to survive the Yumi-Q, but oh well, he's not a problem anyway. The match against Vi in Karakoras also wasn't a big problem anymore. At times it was slightly annoying because I weren't used to W cancel yet, but it got better over time. Yumi did quite a fantastic job at holding me alive, and due to the fact that I didn't add much magic resistance, I wanted to get Karakoras down as fast as possible. Fighting against Vi solo would be not much of a problem with Yumi's heal and shields. Vi and Fiora gave me, at the beginning of the game, quite a headache though, because Poppy isn't quite as strong in the early game when playing with Yumi. The match against Fiora and Grace were still difficult at this point, but same as with the previous match, if Fiora is solo, she is a lot easier to deal with, so I tried to get him out as fast as possible. After Graves died, it was just a matter of preventing Fiora from working her vitals on me. This part I did a very good job, because I just suck at multitasking to be honest. Other than that, just fighting Fiora and trying to interrupt as many dashes from her as humanly possible, and also getting the stance from my E on her until she's dead, but it took a bit to get her down due to her immense healing, even with Thorn Mail. The next match against Vi again was pretty much the same like the previous, interrupting as many dashes as possible and getting the easier target down first, to focus everything on one person. In this case, I went with the same strategy of killing Ragras first. I came into Patience quite close to dying a couple times, but Yumi got me very well. We are almost unkillable at this point in the game. Those fights just take some time to get over with because of Poppy's relatively low damage sources. And also, this match pretty much showcases pretty good how disgusting Yumi can be in Arena if you play her properly. Now to the two last fights against Fiora and Graves. In this match I failed to kill Graves as fast as last time, so I had to make sure that I keep fighting while moving to the plants in order to not die to Fiora's true damage. When I see an opening to get one out, I will take it, but it took a little bit. After Fiora died, it was very easy to take care of Graves. He was pretty impatient with his dash, so I pretty much just closed the gap and interrupted his dash to kill him.
Wish they'd give up trying to stop me, but I can understand their freeze!
And now to the grand final. Right at the start of the round, I had to make sure to get close to them and use the first opening I saw to get rid of Graves. Fiora alone would be already a hard opponent at this time. For whatever reason, Graves decided to help me to find an opening on him with his ult to the wall. So I just slapped him into the wall and got rid of him. He tried to get to the plant, but nope, not with me. No chance I will let him come back into the game. And goddammit, it was very close with Fiora's ult there on me. He really did massive damage. God bless that Yumi for having Barrier unhealed through the augments. He saved my life there. Makes one win. And now to the second game. Game 2 with Yumi was a slight struggle at the beginning like always, but I let that first game speak for itself. I don't think I could have played that more beautiful in round 1 than this.
Sometimes you just gotta do it yourself. Spirit realm. Who knew there were so many heroes?
The next round against Jaina and Zed was quite a breeze as soon the annoying Red of Harry will be dead. After that, it's just a club fight. I really don't know why people in this mode love to walk towards against a Poppy all the time, but well, I take it. Makes things easier for me. I didn't even bother to move anymore because this fight was over already. Zed could never kill me, and if he had managed to kill me somehow, I still had a kitty on me, making sure we went through the ring of fire. The next match against Aatrox I refuse to elaborate. I don't know what I was thinking there, but it wasn't something good. Let's just pretend that never happened. There's also never a round against Aatrox which we won. This game in general was quite fast over. The last match of this game was against Zed and Janna again. Another easy win, which just took way too long. And we lost. After those two games, we are now on 3008 arena points. This mode is very fun to play and quite a variety for LoL. I really hope it won't stay away after this temporary period for too long, but we all know Riot doesn't like fun modes in LoL, because it could take away from the real Summoner's Rift gameplay, although I think it's just stupid and they will get so many more players again, which left League over the last years, if they would embrace more of such modes. Anyway, let's move on to the next game. That little side rant is over. We are all interested how the next game went, right? Well, shit, another Aatrox in this game. We lost all of the early rounds, so I don't bother you with them. It was a complete stomp. My teammate also trolled quite a bit this game.
If you're waiting for me to give up, you might be here a while.
Nice fail, Alistair. Gotta love those in the video. I also did some very spectacular fails in some of those games. MF was really not much of a problem with Lethality Poppy. As soon as I got on her, she were dead. Then it was just a matter of not getting hit by Yorick's E. And goddamn, Alistair, kill that maiden. They hurt like crazy. Yorick, come out to play with me. Stop hiding like a coward. I just wanna play, I don't hurt you. Just kidding, I wanna win this. But damn, that Alistair is at times really evil. Just imagine a cow rams into you and you get thrown into a ring of fire and burned to a crisp. Anyway, next round. Yasuo and Yone. The win brought us everyone hits.
Every step is one step.
Well, without Yasuo, Yone can't do much against us. Didn't expect that Yasuo to give me such a free kill on him. Go little go, you can do that. And yep, another pretty evil move to throw Yone away so he gets shot on. Fine, I'll help you to get this round over with. Yikes, Aatrox. Gotta love fighting him. Yes, follow us into my playing field so that I can just slap you both away. Especially that Trundle really needs some good spanking, otherwise he heals way too much. After that Aatrox fell actually pretty fast, which is uncommon. I just wanted to save my evil cow from him. Don't you dare to question my build. I was testing around and it worked surprisingly well with Lethality Crit Poppy. If you get the right outputs at ADB. Well then, let's see how the Wind Brothers handle us this time. Not much of a change to the previous round against them, but goddamn, Alistair kicked Yasuo out of my queue, so I couldn't one-shot him. Well then, survive for a couple more seconds, boy. Another round, another win against the Brothers.
I just swing it.
How long does Yasuo has time to ult after knockup, by the way? It really looked weird to get ulted on the ground. Yone really thought he helps him. Might have if he hadn't died in front of a wall and out. But they were just annoying to deal with, not hard. Ah yes, the friendly banter of League of Legends, always lovely to see in a fun mode. IO. Who doesn't have a place in ranked? Just because I didn't play it for a couple of years doesn't mean I lost all of my skill. You goddamn Yone. To this road there's nothing much to say. I just had to wait a little bit until the Shaco was gone to get the puppets out of the way and wait until my enemies come into range for my E against the wall. Other than that, there was really not much of a difficult game against those two. But no joke, I never saw two bruisers die so goddamn fast. But well, I take the win. Another win for the record. After those couple of games, we are now on 3108 arena points. I must say it's quite the good progress so far. This fourth and last game of today's episode was quite the breeze, I must say, with the Sparrows. He played incredibly well. If there wouldn't have happened quite very interesting games and fails, I would have skipped way more, but I keep quiet and you can just enjoy my ultimate fail. how did you like my ultimate fail in this episode? It was something else that to play like that. It was such a stupid fail, but now to a more interesting game. I may not have done a pretty good job of protecting my Varus at the beginning. But you see for once, a hard-coded map hazard, which usually fucks you over, protecting me quite well. No joke, but that was unbelievable for me. Every single time a map hazard was on the map, it usually fucked me over. And no joke, I have no clue how I not died there. Absolutely. And I love impatient people. They really cannot wait out my W. And now, let's see what the second last round brought us. Right at the start I just wanted one. Samira 2 meters under. So Vanish helped me to achieve that quite easily. Somehow people rarely check what the enemies got for things. And that Thunder spell helped me in so many games already. I just love being invisible with them. I thought there comes another round after this, so I took an augment for the last round, but oh well, happens. That Eve road is actually quite annoying when you want to engage the enemies and not play it safe for the Ring of Fire. So I had to wait a little bit at the beginning until I got someone close enough to just went straight hard into their face. And yes, I failed. And goddamn, that burn from Samira did a shit ton of damage to me at the end there. But I believe in my Varus. He should be able to win this, right? Right? Never mind. We got second place this game. But, oh well, happens. Thank you for watching and I'll see you around on the next video. Where do you think will we end up at the end of this little experiment? We are currently at 3148 arena points. Well then, have a nice day.